Good morning, children. So, some of you have posted your work. I'm very happy. But there are still some children who are not responding. This is the age to learn, children. And already you don't have much work at home. So at least make use of this leisure time. Only half a day you are working. Only half a day. Hardly 3 classes or 2 classes per day. You have to listen to the classes carefully and you should do your work. You are not retired old people to sit and relax. You are the people who have to work hard and move ahead in the life. So much is there still yet to do. I don't know what is making you people to be so lazy. And next time I don't want this to happen. I want every one of you to post the answers to me immediately after the class. So from exercise 2, so one of the child has asked me 4 problems. Not necessarily all 4. I'll explain you 2 out of that and remaining 2 you have to do. Right? You can do it. Right? So third one and then fifth one I'm explaining, and the remaining fourth and sixth are similar. So out of the 4 problems asked, 2 I'm going to explain you, and the remaining 2 you can solve by yourself. Okay, so let's give a reading to the third problem. What is this? So DF and BE are the heights of the sides AB and D respectively in parallelogram ABCD. Yes, your picture itself is speaking everything here. This is a parallelogram. So vertical is dropped, that is an perpendicular is dropped, DF. So this is the height if this is the base. Right, now another perpendicular BE is dropped on AD. That means if AD is the base, then this is the height. Very clear. So I don't know why you got a doubt here, but it is very much clear. So and here what is given? Area is also given. Area is already given. Now we have to find out, and both the bases are given. You have to find both the heights. So take every case. So if you take this one as height, then this is the base. Area of parallelogram is base into height. Base into height. Base is known. Area is known. Finding only height. So very easy problem. So let's see how to solve. Yes, so given area is equal to 1470 centimeter square. Now area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. In this case we are taking this one as a base, AB into height is DF. Then AB into DF is equal to 1470. Find out DF. So DF is cross multiplication 1470 by AB. What is AB? 35 centimeter. 1475 by 35 is 42 centimeter. So we got one height here, which is DF. Take the same. Similarly, take this one as the base and this one as the height. So I'm doing that here. AD into BE is 1470. We want BE. Again same cross multiplication. So what is AD given to be? AD is 49 centimeters. In your textbook here it is given. So only to make it clear for you that these are 2 parallel opposite sides which are equal. Hence I wrote it here 49 centimeter. So by 49 which is 30 centimeter. So we got both. DF and BE respectively are 42 and 30 centimeters. Okay, take a screenshot and copy the notes. So moving on to the fifth one. Nothing is there in this. It's a parallelogram. Base and height are given in the ratio. Such problems we have done so many in ratio and proportions. Same here. So if you take the base as 5x, height will be 2x. Area is given to be 36 meters square. So 5x into 2x, 10x square. So you will be getting x square, then find x, then you can find height and base. So this is how the parallelogram, if you imagine, DE is height, AB is base. AB, let it be B, let it be H. B is equal to 5x, H is equal to 2x because both of they are in 5:2 ratio. So B into H is 36, 360 meters square. 5 2s are 10, 10x square, that is 36, 360, which is x square is 36, x is equal to 6. I don't know. I think Rutvik, there is no need for you to ask me these questions. Very easy questions. To your capacity, you can do it very easily. Okay? So please do not try to throw away books as immediately as the classes are done. Spend time, use your brain, think properly. Don't lose your caliber by yourself. Okay, you are efficient enough to do it. You can do it, Ruthvik. Right, so hence we got breadth and height to be 30 and 12. So take a screenshot. Yeah, copy the notes. And moving on to exercise 3. So that is based on area of triangle. In foundation classes, you did so many problems on this. And even the non-foundation students, you know it already. In from 6th class only you are doing it. And already we have discussed what area of triangle is. That is half base into height. You know what is meant by height. So I'll deal 1 or 2 problems from the exercise so that you can continue with the remaining. So here your picture is speaking everything. So ABCD is a rectangle. So length is 16, height is 8. And here this point E, which is forming BEC triangle, is at a distance of 4 centimeter from A. So it is very much clear that here you can write it as the remaining part. 16 minus 4 is 12 centimeter. Okay, and now what is the thing he is asking is to find the area of this one, BEC. Area of triangle BEC. And also another thing he is asking is to prove that the area of this is equal to sum of the area of the other two triangles. And he is asking why, what is the reason, right? Without doing only you can say, but why? How do you say that? See, these are two parallel lines. Means height of every triangle here is same, because with the common base you have on one base and on to the other one you have the other point. So the triangles are limited between two parallel lines, heights are same, and if you see the base of the bigger triangle, which is of course sum of the bases of the remaining two triangles. Thus without solving itself you can say this one. Okay, without solving only you can say that the area of this triangle is equal to area of the sum of the areas of the remaining two triangles. Let's see how to do the problem. So now this is 8 centimeter, means altitude of the triangle is 8 centimeter. So height is 8, base is 16. So area of this is equal to base into height into half, 64 centimeter square, right? Similarly, find out the height of this one, half into 4 into 8. So 4 fours are 16. 16 is the area of this. Now 12 into 8 into half. 6 8s are 48. This is 48, this is 16, and this is 64. And now it is very much clear from 1, 2 and 3 that area of this one, 64, is equal to sum of these two. Okay, done. So now how are you going to give the explanation? Just now I said, right? So all triangles are between two parallel lines. Hence heights are same. And base of the BEC, triangle BEC, is sum of the bases of triangle BAE and EDC. So therefore you can say directly, without solving all this, without proving only, you can say directly that the area of the bigger triangle is sum of the area of the smaller triangles which are bounded between two parallel lines. Remember that, which are bounded between two parallel lines. Then only you can say that. Okay, children? So take a screenshot. And copy the notes. So let me go to the 11th problem. The remaining all you can do, all direct problems only. So wherever something different is there, I am doing that one. So here, find the area of the shaded region. So observe carefully the diagram. You know the altitude of it? No, we can't find out altitude from here. We can't find out this height, or either this height, or either this height. Is it not? Therefore, we can't find the height of the triangle here. Then how to find out the area of this one? Very simple. Find the area of the square, area of these three triangles. From the area of the square, you subtract sum of the areas of the unshaded triangles. Then you will get the shaded area. Okay children, so let's see how to solve. So this is how the diagram is given for you. If this is 8 centimeter, obviously this is 12 centimeter. Now this is 10 and 10 and this is 20 and this is of course a square, therefore this is also 20. So if you want, you can also directly mention it here, 20 centimeters. So our job is to find out the area of shaded region, which is total area minus area of unshaded region. So let's find out the area of the unshaded region step by step. 1, 2, 3 triangles are there. Find the area of triangle FBC, half base into height. So observe this, half base into height. So therefore you got it to be 100. And the next FAE, this is base, this is height. So substituting, you got 60 centimeters square. And this is the other triangle. If you take this as the base, this is height, this is the base, this is the height. Whichever you want, you can take. On substitution, you got 80 centimeters square. So total unshaded area is equal to 240 centimeters square. What did you find? Total unshaded area. That means sum of all these three. And area of ABCD, that means the square. Square is 20 into 20, 40 centimeters. 400 centimeters square. What should we do now? From total area, you have to subtract unshaded area. So from total area, that is from second one, you have to subtract the first one. That gives what? Area of shaded region, which is 160 centimeters square. And this is how you have to write the conclusion. Area of triangle EFC is equal to 160 centimeters square. Okay children, take a screenshot. Please copy the notes. Step by step, observe how we are writing. It should be very clear. So coming to the 12th one, find the area of the parallelogram. See, observe, this parallelogram is divided into two triangles. Here height of the triangle here is given, this height is also given, and this is the common base. Very easy. Find out the area of this triangle and area of this triangle, add both, you will get height of the parallelogram. Okay, so like that, observe the diagrams carefully, read the problem carefully, solve the problems, and then post me your answers. I want every one of you to solve the problems. And here also base and height, similar to the previous problem. From exercise 2, you have done 5:2 and now it is 3:2. Area is given. So 3x and 2x, 3x being the base, 2x being the height. So 3 2s are 6, 6x square is equal to 108, x square is equal to 108 by 6. Find out x and thus find out base and height. Okay children, see you again.